Hello. Today I'm gonna talk to you about how to get a calm mind. So many people in this age of information, they are bombarded with a lot of stuff. And then they feel that they want to chill out. So a lot of people recommend to do meditation, that kind of still meditation when you just sit down somewhere and you breathe in, breathe out, and you don't stop that flow. And through this process, you simply observe your thoughts, you do not resist them, you treat your thoughts as clouds that are simply passing by. But you may be one of those people that believe that meditation it's about stopping your thoughts, and you just thinking about that it's frustrating and you don't want to start. But just relax, because actually meditation it's not about stopping your thoughts. If at some point that is happening, like a break between two thoughts, that is fine. It's peaceful. It is also peaceful to accept that through meditation, normally you do not stop your thoughts, but you observe them, you do not resist them, and in this way, your thoughts are slowing down. And this is a very big difference between very, very, very fast, actually more faster than that, thoughts and thoughts that go very calm. And um, this stillness meditation, it is a way. But the way that I prefer to do it more, because in matter of stillness meditation, I do this once or twice per day, usually once in the morning, once before I go to bed. And it's not that I think, okay, I'm gonna do like the normal 20 minutes or so, but I simply do as much as I feel. Now let's come to the way that I love to do the meditation, which can be also be the focus. Our minds love to focus on something. When you are nervous, if you observed, your attention is like everywhere. Now you look here, then you look there, then you look down, then you look up, you look into all directions, and you don't know what to do. And when you focus, when you can stay into one point and you observe that you're very calm. And I love to do kung fu. I practice kung fu for hours, really not realizing how the time is passing by. So I practice kung fu. I have the music in the background. I love Asian music because I am in love with almost everything that is about Asia. The way that their fields look. I saw a lot of practitioners of Kung Fu in movies eating rice, and this naturally attracted me to eat rice. I prefer the brown rice because it's more healthier, it's tastier, and I feel more energetic from it. Um, Also, I am inspired by people like Bruce Lee, um, and I love to read about the Buddhist monk, the Buddhist monk life. Um, Maybe, yeah, you observe that I also have this Buddhist kind of haircut. I feel like this, for me it's more practical. I'm not interested anymore into having that, you know, the fashion today is to have like that kind of hair. For me, I don't feel like having that kind of haircut right now. I prefer to keep it simple. Um, and when I do the kung fu for several hours, then I feel very calm. I feel so safe into myself, so centered into my body. Um, and this is amazing, and this is a practice that I love to do every single day for my entire life. I was attracted uh, by martial arts watching um, animes like Dragon Ball Z. If you know the anime, it was with a lot of fighting, with a lot of martial arts styles. I also loved Naruto, which is about a lot of villages, a world full of ninjas. So they trained every day on martial arts, and that was a huge inspiration for me. I also love to play on PlayStation a lot of stuff that was about martial arts. Later, I started to read books about Zen, about people that were practicing karate, and then starting to watch on YouTube people that are doing martial arts. And the final form was the integrated form when I started to practice by myself and simply trying a lot of moves, just practicing for the sake of the practice. And I'm saying all of this because the way to find out which is your passion is to just take a look on what you love to watch, on what you love to play, on what you love to talk about, and see if that is a practice that you'd love to practice for the rest of your life. And no matter your physical condition right now, just think in your mind, if you would have the body that you think is gonna serve you right, would you love to practice that for the rest of your life? And then you can know which direction to take. Also, if you have goals, just write down who you want to become and then read that every single day. You can write 1-2 pages. You can take as much time as you want, because in this way you always remember yourself, which is the direction that you want to take. This is very important because you can have your father, you can have a girl or a boy, you can have anybody that can tell you something into a day where you may feel down, and it can push you out from your way. So it's very important to really stand for yourself, to really know what you want, because in this way you can take the steps that are needed and train every day to get that. Uh, my intuition is telling me every single day, okay, now it's time to train. And in that moment I simply go and train. And at some point my intuition tells me, okay, it's enough for right now, let's go and do anything else. My whole lifestyle, it's a training. And if you may be in a job right now, or if you have so much time to spend with your family and so on, just take some time for yourself, and just think that when you do something that you are really passionate about, it's gonna affect all the areas on your life. And if you feel better, your wife is gonna feel better, your kids are gonna feel better just because of your presence. Don't think it's egoism, just think that it's something that you love to do, and in the moment you practice something that you love, you will spread love. So just think about this. Okay, you may take 2 hours away from the time spent with your family to do something that you love. You can just go retreat in your room and practice, or you can go somewhere outside in nature to practice. Whenever you feel comfortable, whenever you feel that is your strong area. And when you come back, you have more value. Just think how much it can benefit you on a long term, and also your wife, your kids, your parents, whatever people you have around yourself, your boss. And if you want to free yourself by the passion, you can simply practice it, and at some point when you may feel, oh my god, I'm such a master on this, you may simply be like, okay, now it's time to share. Now it's time to transform this practice into a job. And in that moment you can get financial freedom. It's an insect on me right now, and now it is flying away, free as the financial freedom. So if you don't have some emergency after this video, just stop anything else. You may be on the internet rushing on videos, but stop right now and write down your dream. Think about your dream, and then do something about this every single day. Peace.